Looks like it's time for a trip down memory lane. Hello, ladies and gents. Today we're gonna be ranking the Genshin characters by which role or who they'd be at a sleepover party. Now, this is taking into account that it's like high school to middle school days, because once you're past those stages of your life, sleepovers tend to only happen when you're passed out drunk or baked out of your mind at somebody else's house. But no, we're taking the more wholesome approach to this video. With that in mind, let's get into it. So first we have Aether. Now Aether strikes me as a good boy. Ooh, okay. Aether's that one high school kid that goes to the sleepover and he's like, hey guys, I have to wake up at 7 o'clock for my job. And everyone's like, you have a job? I don't know why Aether strikes me as the responsible high school worker. With that in mind, he's going to sleep early because he has to wake up for work. Albedo? Ooh, wait, this is a weird one. My boy. Wait. Okay, he's gonna be the all-nighter. He'll come over to a sleepover and you'll have like a science project to do. And it'll get to like that 1 o'clock in the morning range and you'll be like, Albedo, can we hold off for the evening? And he's like, oh yeah, you can go to sleep. I know not everybody's on my level of expertise. And he'd say something unintentional, but he'd make you stay up with him to do the project. Yeah, oh, that's kind of wholesome. Oh. Next we have Amber. Ooh, I think Amber would be the perfect sleepover buddy. Yeah, because she has that good balance of fun and just responsibility. So she wouldn't like prank call people or do anything too far out there, but I think you'd still have a good time relaxing, playing some video games, order some Domino's pizza if you'd like. Yeah, be a nice sleepover. Next up we got Ayaka. Ooh, wait, yeah, she's 100% this type that's going to sleep early. She'll have like a curfew for when she needs to sleep. And Ayato will be the one that put it in place. And you're just like, Ayato's not at the sleepover. You can relax, girl. And she's like, no, I have to uphold my duty and be in bed by 10 p.m. Then again, maybe not because she's adventurous, but I think it depends on who she's with. Like if she was with the Traveler, I think she might stay up late, but most characters I'll put in goes to sleep early. Yeah. Barbara, ooh, Barbara's tricky because I think you could have a bit of fun with Barbara, but I'll put her in goes to sleep early, I think. Yeah, because she seems very responsible as well. Like, I feel like when she's at home, Jean like tucks her in when she goes to sleep. And she has this thing in her mind where every night at 10:30 p.m., it's Jean tucking me into bedtime. And just because Jean's not there doesn't mean she can just overwrite that 10:30 p.m. is bedtime. But yeah, now Barbara would go to bed early. Next we got Beto. Okay, Beto's either the prank caller or the steals all your food. I think she's a little responsible, so she'll steal all your food. Like you'll order a Domino's pizza at like 6 p.m. and both of you will be really hungry, so you'll finish the whole thing. And then you're gaming late at night, it's 9:30 to 10, and Beto's just like, I'm hungry. And you as her close friend, you're like, oh no, my fridge isn't ready to handle this woman. So you're like, yeah, the fridge is downstairs. You can just go get a snack. And she's like, I bet. And she comes back in the room with the fridge. Yes, now Beta would take all your food. Benny Boy? Ooh, I think Benny Boy would actually be a really good sleepover buddy. Yeah, because I can't imagine that much unlucky things happening when you're just in a room with a TV, a game console, and maybe some Monopoly on the floor. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Outside of that, though, he's just kind of a chill, fun guy, especially if you're in the high school to middle school era age group. Like, Benny would fit right in. So yeah, he'd be a good sleepover buddy. Chung Yun, ooh. Wait, ooh, okay. He would steal all your food because this would be his first sleepover, right? And he'd be nervous. And Chung Yun's the type where when he's nervous, he'll have his comfort food. And it's so relatable. Because yes, he has his popsicles, but then he'll ask you, do you have any popsicles? And you'll be like, no, but I have drumsticks. And he'll be like, yes, give me them. And you'll be like, okay, bro. And he'll just have the box in him in the room with you all night. And you'll just be like, aren't those gonna melt? And he's like, no, I have cryo powers. But yeah, he'd be munching on your drumsticks all night. That sounded mildly inappropriate, but okay. D-Luke? Ooh, okay, D-Luke, what would D-Luke be? Would he be an all-nighter or a go to sleep earlier? I think he'd be an all-nighter actually, yeah. For some reason, he gives me that similar to Albedo vibe, where he's just coming over to work on a project with you. And even if he was just coming over to vibe as one of the boys, I feel like he would be the last one standing because he's used to that very abused work schedule kind of thing, and he has to multitask. So I'm sure just staying up late with the boys for D-Luke, I feel like that would work out, yeah. Diona? Ooh, what would Diona be? Wait, would she be? No, she wouldn't be a prank. Ooh, okay. She would be the all-nighter, and she's used to staying up late. That's the thing. Because she's definitely that underage kid that's working at bars. So you'll have her over, she'll be lecturing you about don't turn into an alcoholic when you're older, and you'll realize it's like 1 in the morning and you're like, Diona, can we go to sleep now? And she's like, okay, you can go to sleep because you won't be drinking in your sleep, I can imagine. But then she just stays up all night because she's so used to it. And maybe she'll just play, I don't know, solitaire by herself. yeah, Diona would stay up late. Fischl? Ooh, okay, yeah. She would be the prank caller. It'd be like a dare. It'd be you, Hu Tao, or Fischl in a room, and Hu Tao dares Fischl to prank call the sushi place. So then she does it, right? And the thing is, when you're prank calling, you have to be sleek. You can't make it obvious that you're prank calling. But the thing is with Fischl, bro, even if she tried to call them seriously, the sushi people would instantly know that it's a prank call. Because when someone starts talking like, mine sushi retainer, thou hast it my order, yes? She'd be the prank caller that gets caught, 100%. Ganyu? Ooh, Ganyu's tricky. Okay, as her best friend, I'm gonna have to put her in goes to sleep early. Because yes, she's used to staying up constantly over and over again, but my girl needs some sleep. And I feel like once we get to midnight, I'll be like, okay, we've had a lot of fun chilling, now it's time to go to bed. And she's like, but we can still play Black Ops for a little longer. And you're like, no, you need sleep. Look at the bags under your eyes, girl. And she's like, oh, I guess you're right. For Ganyu's health, she needs to go to bed early, yes. Next up, we got Hu Tao. Yeah, Hu Tao's you and Fischl and Hu Tao are at a little slumber party. And Hu Tao's the good prank caller, I can imagine. Yeah, because she has that overly enthusiastic vibe, yes, but she's also a saleswoman. And saleswomen know how to appeal and how to talk to people in certain like scenarios. She'd call like the Little Caesars, that's a Canada pizza place, it might be in the States as well. But anyway, she'd call them up and she would make it so convincing. She'd have like a script and she'd know every question they might ask her. Middle school me would vibe with this so much, actually. Yeah, Hu Tao would be a fun sleepover buddy, though. Jean? Ooh, what would Jean do? Ooh, this is a tricky one. I think she would be, that goes to bed early. Yeah, because she's the type where I feel like she's been working since a young age. So even if you're in high school, it's you, someone like Kaya, and Benny in a room, and then Jean comes in and you're like, oh, boo, now we're not gonna be able to stay up all night and have fun. Cause yeah, Jean's the moderator of the sleepover. She makes sure everyone goes to bed on time. No, no violent video games. But yeah, Jean would be the parental high school student. Kaya, ooh, Kaya's a tricky one. He could easily be the all-nighter. He can be any of these, bro. I'm gonna put him actually in the prank caller. Yeah, because Kaya has a very suave and convincing way of speaking. So I can imagine he calls up Domino's and he's like, I'd like a double deep dish pizza. And then the other person on the other side of the line is like, so moist. And the thing is, you're like, isn't this supposed to be a prank call? But Kaya's too into it, right? So you have to bring him back to reality after a while. Wait, this seems like such a fun time. Yes, okay. I don't know why. This group here in the same room, prank calling people, you'd have the really not that great at it, but it's fun to listen to. You'd have Hu Tao, who's amazing at it. And then you have Kaya, who gets sidetracked in flirtating. Flirtating, that's not a word. Anyway, Purple Cat. Why do I feel like she would steal all your food depending on what the food is? Yeah, because she debatably can go and go goes to bed early. But no, this is more fun. So let's say you have something like, ooh, you know those fish sticks? Yeah, they're called fish sticks. So let's say you have 2 boxes of those in your fridge, and it'd be similar to, I forgot whose example I used. I think it was Beto. But you'd order food, eat the food, be chilling in your room, playing some Jenga or something. And then she'd be like, I'm a little hungry. And you're like, oh, Cushing is petite. I'm sure she won't want that much food. She comes back to the fridge with a bunch of boxes of anything fish related. And then she'd just eat everything. Yeah, okay. She's a hungry cat. Klee, yeah. Wait, would she prank call? No, I don't think Klee would prank call unless she was instigated by Kaya to do so. So with that in mind, I'm actually gonna put her in the perfect sleepover buddy. Because bro, she would be such a fun house to have. You'd make a mess of the entire house, but you would not care because you're having such a good time. Just imagine Klee playing Black Ops, playing soccer in your room. You accidentally break your window. This is not a real story. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, Klee would be the fun house for sure at the sleepover. You tell anyone Klee's coming, they're like, let's go. Lisa? Ooh, what way? Hey, what the heck would Lisa be? I can imagine Lisa being the ghost to sleep early. Yeah, her and Jean are the perfect motherly high school students. Where let's say if you're someone like Ganyu especially, and you're chilling, they're like, all right, it's time to go to sleep. And you're like, I can stay up later. They're like, good boys don't stay up late. Yes, Lisa would make sure you get your curfew and your 8 hours of sleep in. Absolutely. Lumine, oh my god, Lumine's so precious. Wait, should I put her with her bro? I gotta put her with her bro. So similar, they both have those high school jobs, gotta wake up early. And for some reason, I can imagine Lumine being the more responsible one. Like the thing is, Aether might be like, yeah, I can stay up for a couple more hours. And then Lumine's like, bro, we have to get up for our shift at Walmart. Yes, okay. Mona. Bro, Mona's stealing your fridge. Like, she would come to the sleepover. And I think if you don't know this side of her, you think Mona's really chill. But bro, she'll drop the question, do you have any food in the fridge? And you'll be like, sure, yeah. And then she comes up with maybe a little box of granola bars or something. And you're like, okay, she didn't take that much. And then she leaves the next morning and you open the fridge and you're like, so, where did everything go? I feel like she's the type to stuff a bunch of food in her knapsack. And then you'll call her the next morning and you'll be like, so, why'd you take all my food? And she'd be like, well, you said I could take anything from the fridge. And you'll just be like, I guess I did say that. But yeah, Mona would rob you of all substance in your fridge. Yes. Ningguang? Wait. High school Ningguang. Ooh, okay. She would stay up all night doing like schoolwork. Whatever she's doing in high school, she'd be doing that at the sleepover. She'd come over. You'd be like, oh my God, we got the coolest girl in class, Ningguang, at the sleepover. And then she'll play Monopoly with you, because Monopoly's the game that I think Ningguang would fit the best. And she probably takes it super seriously. But after the Monopoly game, she would just pull out her homework and you're like, girl, you can chill, we're at a sleepover. And she's like, haha, this is why you have C's. And you just have that real life moment and you just do homework all night long. Yeah, Ningguang would be the studious all-nighter, yes. No, wait, what would she be? I don't know. Okay, no, she would be the go to bed early kind of girl because she's very responsible. I feel like similar to, who was it? I think it was Ayaka, yeah. They have the curfew and you just want to have her at the sleepover to loosen up a bit, right? To spread her wings. But at the end of the day, once it reaches like 11 p.m., Noelle is passed out on the little bunk bed. Chi-Chi. Wait. Does Chi-Chi sleep? I'm gonna say yes, but she probably doesn't need it. With that in mind, I think she might be the all-night. Yeah, okay, Chi-Chi. We'd stay up doing whatever, because for some reason, I feel like Chi-Chi's a little brain dead. I mean, I think everyone can see that. So I think she'd be cool with doing literally anything. Like, she could prank call, she could steal your food, but as an all-nighter, I think you can have fun if you're a good influence to her. Yeah, so keep it wholesome. play some games, maybe go to the local 7-Eleven to get some snacks. Yeah, it'd be a wholesome good time. Razor. This man would just devour your fridge, and he wouldn't be subtle. Like Mona would be subtle about it. Razor would just step into your house and you open the fridge for him. And you're like, is there anything you want, my friend? And he's like, yes, me want fridge. And then he just goes all animal and starts eating everything you have. And you're just like, well, I guess I reap what I sow. Nah, Razor would devour your fridge. I think after he's done eating, he might be the perfect sleepover buddy. But for the early stages, he would devour your food. Yeah. Sucrose. Ooh, wait. I have a really wholesome idea here. So Sucrose and Albedo will be at different sleepovers, but they'll be working on the same project. Yeah. So they'll call each other every now and then about progress updates, and all the other people at their respective sleepovers will be like, come on, have fun with us. But no, they'd be having fun in their own way with each other, which is kind of cute. I like that. Yes, master and student are alike. Tartaglia. I feel like this is subjective, but I think he'd be the perfect sleepover buddy. Yeah, because Tartaglia's the jock, the cool kid. And yes, you can debatably say he'd prank call people, but I feel like he thinks that's too below him. Like, you know the cool kids in high school that are like, yeah, those kids who prank call, bunch of losers. And you're like, haha, yeah, losers. And you just look at your itinerary crossing prank calling off. But I think he'd be the fun house he takes charge of the sleepover. Like, it'll be your house. He acts like he owns the place, but ironically, I think you'd have a really good time. Yeah. Venti, my boy. He's that high school kid that shouldn't be drinking, but he brings like a flask with him. And you're like, bro, we're 16. We're underage. We shouldn't be drinking. And he's like, relax, bro. I got it all figured out. Just take a quick swig. And you have like half the flask. And bro, your 16-year-old you is zoned out. You're just like, I never thought life could be this great. But yeah, Venti would be the party animal sleepover buddy. Imagine him, Clee, and Tartaglia at the same sleepover. That would be a sleepover for the history books. Zhang Ling, yo, honestly, her at a sleepover being the chef, I think is such a cool idea. You know what? I never give this girl any love, but I'm gonna say she would be the closest thing on this list, the perfect sleepover buddy. Because she's fun, and before she comes, you'll be like, are you gonna bring Globa with you? And she'll be like, of course. And you're like, yes. But yeah, her and Globa are a package deal. And Zhengling's very immature, yes, but for that age group, like middle school, I think you'd have a blast with her. I think it'd be a really fun night. She would cook the food for you guys. Yo, it'd be cool. Yeah. Zhao. Wait, what would Zhao be, my boy? I kind of want to tell him to go to bed early, but for some reason, I can imagine him being the all-nighter. Because I don't think he has that energy level of the perfect sleepover buddy, but I think he probably wouldn't sleep early. Like for some reason, staying up really late with Zhao, playing like zombies or something. Oh my god, wait, no, that's such a vibe. Yeah, and every now and then your mom comes in and she's like, turn the volume down. And Zhao's like, sorry, Mrs. S, in a really wholesome way. Yeah, Zhao would be the all-nighter and it'd be such a mood. Oh yes, this would be awesome. Yeah. Book boy. Ooh, where would he be? Okay. This is weird. Where's Chung? Oh, we did Chung Yun. He's the steals all your food. Jing Cho is the prank caller. Yeah, because he has that really smug and pranks. Like he pranks Chung Yun all the time. So I can imagine him being the prank caller. Yeah, and it's weird. He'll be the one that actually brings it up at the sleepover. And everyone's like, wait, the smart book kid wants to prank call people? And everyone will just see him in a different light after that. Yeah, he'd be one of the cool kids. Like Tartaglia would look at him and be like, that's my boy right there. Like, yeah, they'd have different fun preferences, but I think they'd be friends. Jin Yan, yeah, my girl, perfect sleepover buddy. You'd be rocking out, and your parents, you warned them beforehand. So, my friend who's coming here, she has the guitar she's gonna bring. And your mom's just like, okay, it's fine. Just don't make too much noise. We'll give you the basement. It's the most soundproof room in the house. Yeah, so you'd be rocking out with her in the middle of the night. Oh, yo, that's so good. You'd play like your board games up to midnight, and then she'd be like, want to hear a song or two? And you'd be like, yes, yes, yes. And then you'd rock out to like 4 a.m. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, Jinyan would be an awesome sleepover buddy. Zhongli. He could debatably steal all your food because he's a little broke, debatably. But I'm actually gonna put him in the goes to sleep early because he has a schedule he has to maintain. Like Hu Tao's the crazy boss who doesn't care how late she's up till, but Zhongli's the respectable employee who has to get his 8 hours of beauty sleep. Like he's an old man. Come on. Rosaria 100% is the all-nighter. Yes. She's the type where if you're suggesting going to bed, she's like, what is you, a wuss? Yeah, and you'll be like, I ain't no wuss. I'll stay up as late as I can. And she'll be like, yeah, now pick up that controller. We got zombies to kill. Yes. Okay, wait. That would be awesome. Because she's used to staying up late. Her at a sleepover, I can imagine she might sneak in some booze too. Which would be really cool. She'd be that mysterious cool kid at the sleepover. Yeah. Eula, wait, where the heck would Eula be? Why do I imagine? Okay, if you can vibe with Eula's personality and the occasional outburst of vengeance, I think she might be the perfect sleepover buddy. Weirdly enough, I wasn't planning on putting her here, but she gives me very can have fun vibes if you're good friends with her. Like her and Amber, I can imagine if they're at the same sleepover, they'd have the time of their lives. And I don't think that would be solely carried by Amber. Yeah, this is definitely debatable, but I think she'd be a good sleepover buddy. Yeah. Next up, we got Yen Fei. Ooh, wait, okay, we're taking the whole law thing off the table. With that in mind, yeah, no, Yanfei would be the perfect sleepover buddy because she has that fun personality where I don't think she'd take things too far either. Ooh, wait, yeah, and if your parents find out that she's coming for the sleepover, I can imagine they know that Yanfei's the smartest kid in class and they're all excited to have her over. Ooh, wait, yeah, it'd be wholesome and then it would be fun. Okay, yeah, Yanfei would be the perfect sleepover buddy. I think she would join Eula and Amber. I think that would be her designated group, weirdly enough. Kazuha? Ooh, hey, Kazuha's a weird one. I think I'll put him in the perfect sleepover buddy because he can adapt to a lot of situations where you can debatably say, oh, he's too low energy to be the perfect fun house. But the thing is, every sleepover he'd be a part of, he'd be so good at matching the vibe. Like if you're a little more energetic, I think he can augment his energy a little bit. But if you're just vibing and chilling, he'd be the best boy to have at the sleepover. Yeah. You are Mia? Ooh, my girl. Wait, would she prank call? No, she'd be the perfect sleepover buddy. Weirdly enough, as insane as she might be, I feel like she might be pretty responsible. Yeah, like her and Klee, bro. Her and Klee in the same sleepover, the house is gonna be burnt down. Wait, I guess that's not really responsible. But anyway, yeah, you guys would have the time of your life, bro. Oh god, I wish I had this in middle school. Yoimiya, Klee, add Venti to the mix. Oh my god. Sayu, 100%. This girl is sleeping so early. She'll get to the sleepover and you'll be like ready to game out with her and then she just falls asleep on your couch. But you'll find it kind of wholesome and you'll just put a little blanket over her and you'll just, I don't know, chill on your computer by yourself all night, I guess. Next we got Raiden. Wait, why do I feel like she would be the gluten of the group? Yeah, okay. So here's what's gonna happen. She comes to your home and she'll see all your Western style foods because she's from the glorious Japan. She'll see like pizza pockets, a lot of Western style food, and she'll just want to try everything. And she'll just demolish your fridge and you'll just be like, I wasn't expecting this from the electro god of high school. Yeah, it would be an unexpected steals all your food, but you would like make sure to hide the food next time she comes over. Yeah. Sarah? Okay, Sarah would 100% be the hall monitor of the sleepover. With that in mind, I think she'd be the all-nighter actually, yeah. So she would make sure everyone's asleep and everyone's like, God, we can't have enough fun because Sarah's here. And Sarah would just look at them like, I heard that. And you're like, I'm sorry. And she's like, make sure you go to sleep now. Yeah, okay. So you would wake up, you'd be like, guys, 3 a.m., we're waking up. Sarah should be asleep by then. And then you all wake up at 3 a.m. and you just see Sarah standing in the darkness by the door maliciously. And you're like, okay, this isn't gonna work. Hall monitor, or sorry, bedroom monitor Sarah reporting for duty. Next, we got Kokomi. Ooh, okay. This is a personal mood, but I think staying up all night with Kokomi, watching movies on Netflix. Oh my god, wait, that's so chill. Yeah, because Kokomi has the comf vibes, right? So anything relaxing you do with her would be just pure bliss. And I think if you tell her, want to have a movie night at my place and just binge watch a bunch of movies with Kokomi until like 5 in the morning. Yes, okay, that's 100% the vibe I'm feeling. And I think she'd be super down with it because Kokomi's just very adjustable. She can do what she wants. Her personality can suit the room. Like she can read the room is what I'm saying. Yeah. Aloy? Ooh, wait, what would Aloy? I don't know. I feel like she has to get up early, so I'll put her in the goes to sleep early. She has to get up before dawn to hunt some deer. I don't know, what does she hunt? Anyway, she's going to sleep early. Toma is the responsible yet the perfect fun sleepover buddy. Yeah, okay, wait. I can imagine Toma getting everything organized for the sleepover, and it's not even his house. Like he'll come, he'll speak to your mom for a bit, and he'll get your room nice and organized for a bunch of people. And then once everything's set in motion, he'll be the fun house. Yeah, because he's a fun guy outside of the whole very responsible act. Yeah, and him in any group of people, like it doesn't matter who you are, you're gonna like this guy. So yeah, now he'd be a perfect sleepover bud. Ito. The prank callers have been needing someone to join their ranks, Ito. Ito's the type where he'll wanna think of cool ideas for the sleepover and he'll be like, we're gonna prank call people and it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it'd be the very wholesome kind of mischief. Weirdly enough, I think it would be. Because Ito, even though he's the troublemaker, he's very simple-minded. And if you're someone like Homa, watching someone like Ito prank call, I feel like you'd give Ito prank calling tips. And he'd just be like, bro, it's okay, I know what I'm doing. Hey, Papa John's, you guys stink. He'd be very simple with it. And he wouldn't be discreet, he'd be like official. Yeah. Next we got Goro. Ooh, where would Goro go? I feel like is he a no, Goro I don't think would be rude. Because Goro strikes me as the very polite and wholesome boy that gets along really well with your parents. Yeah, okay. So with that in mind, I think he's gonna be a good boy and go to sleep early. Shenhe. Why do I feel like she wouldn't even know basic etiquette at a sleepover? Like you just invite her over because you think she's low-key insane and you're gonna have a blast with her, and then she eats all your food. Yeah. She'll be like, oh, but I usually eat 20 pounds of ground beef every morning. And you're like, who does that? And she's like, well, I do. Yeah, I think after she eats your food, similar to some of these characters, you'd have a good time just showing her the ropes of what a fun sleepover is. Yunjin, ooh, she's a tricky one. I like her. Would she be the perfect Yeah. Ooh, wait, why do I feel like Yunjin's the type to search up scary ghost videos on YouTube? I have no idea why I think that. Like, yes, Hu Tao would probably do that too after the prank calls, but Yunjin strikes me as the daring type because I think she might be adventurous like that. Like she would suggest some really weird stuff and you'd be like, okay, I'm down. And you just have fun exploring new things with her. Yeah, okay. Yunjin would be a fun, interesting sleepover buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm meek. Wait, she strikes me as the type that your parents will love. But you're like, God, why did I have her over? And she's like, because you lost the bet. Like you had a bet and you lost and she's at your house for a sleepover. That's the story we're going with. But with that in mind, I think she might force you to stay up all night with her. Winky face. No, you're in high school, guys. Come on. But yeah, she'd be like, wanna stay up all night and Netflix and chill. And you'd get all flustered and embarrassed when around her. Every time you see her after the sleepover in the hallways at school, she'd just give you a little wink and you're just like, oh my God, I don't want her over ever again. And yet I kind of want her to come again. Because I feel like you might actually have a little bit of fun with her and just enjoy whatever antics she would get up to with you. Yeah, I think Miko would be an interesting sleepover buddy. Next we got the suave man, Ayato. Now Ayato strikes me as, ooh, what would he be? I think he would be a Perfect sleepover buddy. Yeah, because every time Ayato's interacting with his sister and Toma, like when he's not in his professional work state, he's very chill and suave. So I think him and someone like Tartaglia, those are the two coolest kids in school. If they're both at the sleepover, bro, that thing's gonna be a riot. Every woman in the town is coming and they're all like, where's Ayato? Where's Tartaglia? But outside of the cool kid act, I think you just have fun with him. Next up, we got Yelan. Okay, yeah. Yelan would 100% be the cool kid who stays up all night, but she's not the visibly cool kid. Like, she wouldn't be with Child and Ayato, and she's the mysterious one who you don't really know what you're getting until you get it. So she would start throwing all these ideas at the sleepover of dares to do, because she's a daring woman, and you'd be like, I'm too scared to go through with it, and she'd be like, what is you, chicken? Yes. And she would also bring like a poker set. And you're like, we're too young to gamble. She'll be like, what are you, 12? And then you're like, no, I'm 13. It'd be fun. Honestly, this is my kind of sleepover buddy, but I'm not gonna put her in perfect. I think she would be the all-nighter though, yeah. Shinobu I'll put in perfect. Bro, she's such the mood. Like, if you've seen any of my videos, you know she's the designated best friend. It doesn't matter which age group you're appealing to, she would just be the mood. Like, people like Ayato and Tartaglia go to a sleepover party, and they're expecting like losers to be there, right? And then they see Shinobu chilling on the couch, and she's like, what's up? And then Child and Ayato are like, okay, we could vibe with this, right? Because Shinobu's that low-key cool kid who also has really good grades, so the parents would like her, you'd like her. Yeah, no, she's the perfect sleepover buddy. Heizo. Why do I feel like 15-year-old Heizo would flirt with your mom? I can see it so vividly. With that in mind, I think he'd still be the perfect sleepover buddy, yeah. If we take the whole flirting with your parents off the table, I think he'd be a fun guy to have around, and he's very adventurous, but also I don't think he'd take it too far. Yeah, I think you'd have fun playing board games, you know, watching movies, chilling. It'd be a good time with Heizo. Next up, we got Tainari. Okay, he's the I'm putting him and Kale together. For some reason, Tainari strikes me as Kale's older brother. So I feel like he would tell Kale, all right, Kale, go to sleep early. Meanwhile, Tainari's the type where he would stay up all night. Yeah, he would tell Kale to go to bed at a respectable hour just so she can actually, you know, get her beauty sleep because my girl needs it. But him, bro, where's Sino? I need to bring Sino into this. Yeah, him and Sino would stay up all night long just playing card games, any game imaginable, because I feel like Sino, honestly, he's just a gamer. He's not just the TCG fanatic, he's not the Magic the Gathering enthusiast, he's the gaming enthusiast. And Tainari, I think, would just go along with whatever antics Sino's planning. Because they're bros. Tainari's a bit of a tsundere with Sino, but they're still the best of buddies, even at any sleepover. Had to zoom out a bit for these last bits. All right, so next up we have Dory. I feel like she would try to profit as much as she could from visiting your home. So with that in mind, she'd steal all your food. Yeah, so she would go there. She'd be like, how can I make my money's worth by having a sleepover? I've got it. I'll steal all his food. The thing is, she wouldn't even eat it. Ooh, she would like take some of the snacks that she has, bring them on the school bus and be like, all right, who wants a fruit roll-up, $2, going once, going twice. I mean, outside of the her stealing food aspect, I think it might still be a pretty fun sleepover, surprisingly. Yeah. Nilu, ooh, wait, is Nilu too wholesome to be the perfect bestie for a sleepover? No, I'm still gonna put her in the best sleepover buddy because she's just kind of chill and she's pretty fun. I feel like in the middle of the sleepover, you'll be playing a game of some kind. And then she'll just be like, guys, after the game's over, want me to do a little dance for everybody? And everyone's just kind of weirded out and they're like, okay, who's this girl again? And then she does the dance and everyone's just mesmerized. Everyone's like, bro, is she going on American Idol next year? Yeah, Nilu's the sleeper best sleepover buddy. Candace. Ooh, what the heck would Candace be? This is a weird one. I'm gonna put her in the all-nighter. Yeah, because I feel like she has a sense of duty to make sure this sleepover goes off without a hitch. So she would have fun. I think she can vibe with the crew. But once you get to that time where everyone's kind of starting to pass out, she'll be like, I need to make sure this bedroom is protected. And you're like, there's no one who's gonna come in, maybe my mom. And she's like, I shall protect the bedroom from your mother. I know that's a bit of an exaggeration there, but I feel like she'd stay up all night supervising. But you'd still have fun with her before that, yeah. Nahida, wait, no. I'm putting Nahida to bed early, yeah, because she's like the middle schooler who hangs with the high school kids. And all of the high school kids adore Nahida. Like Tartaglia, Yoimiya, you're vibing with them, and Nahida's there, and none of them mind because she's just so chill and wholesome. But when it gets to midnight, everyone else still plans on staying up late, but they're like, Nahida, I think you should get some sleep. And Nahida's like, oh, well, I guess you're right, guys. I hope you have a fun night. Oh, wait, no, my heart. But yeah, they tuck Nahida to bed in around midnight, yes. Lila is tricky. She's either the all-nighter or the goes to bed early. I'm gonna say go to bed early because I'm not gonna let her stay up late. No, the girl needs to get her sleep and she'll be like, oh, I can stay up late playing games. I usually stay up abusing myself with school anyway. And you'll be like, you know what, girl? No, get some sleep. This is your one night to actually get some sleep, and you did me the courtesy of coming to my house to play games with me. Respect, but get some sleep. Scaramouche. He would prank call. Yeah, I can imagine him and Ito having a little contest. And Scaramouche is very more high up there in terms of like mental prowess, if you will. But I can imagine Ito's little dumb antics getting to him, and he'd be like, all right, I guess I'll amuse this simpleton. And then they have like a prank call off. Whoever can get the most successful prank calls with good ending lines by the end of the night. Yo, they'd have the contest. Okay, yes, this is canon. The best of boys duking it out. Farazan, perfect sleepover buddy. Yeah, because Farazan has so much personality, bro. And yes, some people wouldn't vibe with her, but if you didn't vibe with her, she wouldn't be at the sleepover. So we're taking into account that you do vibe. So with that in mind, she would just be the provider of everything fun. You could learn a thing or two from her, yes, but I think she would get really competitive. Ooh, yeah, wait. Farazan would get really competitive when gaming. She'd be like, move out of my way. You're playing Mario Kart or something. Yeah, she'd be the competitive funhouse, Sass McGee, perfect sleepover buddy. Yao Yao. I feel like she's the type to want to stay up all night to make sure everyone's okay. But everyone else is like, no, Yao Yao, get some sleep, girl. Because she needs her sleep, man. She's always looking out for everyone else. Similar to Nahida, that everyone else is just gonna be like, go to bed. It's okay. We got this. Let us take care of you for a change, right? Like, come on. But yeah, she going to bed early. Al-Haytham, I want to do Al-Haytham and Kaveh together because this seems like a very realistic high school duo. With that in mind, okay. They'd have the contest of who would stay up the latest. You'd have the bunk bed, Al-Haytham's at the bottom, Kaveh's on the top, and Kaveh's just constantly asking, hey, Al-Haytham, you still awake? He's like, yes, Kaveh. But yeah, they'd have the contest. I think Al-Haytham would just win because that's the way it was meant to be. But honestly, I think they'd still be pretty fun. Yeah, if they were at a sleepover with Yoimiya, actually, I think Kaveh would be the more fun out of the two. Al-Haytham would just chill in the corner, reading a book, wondering why he's even here. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Dea, ooh. I think Dea would be the fun house, yeah. Because Dea's a wild one. We're in the idea that Dea's in high school, and Dea seems like the type who's insanely popular, and for good, justifiable reason. Like, she's really nice. She's fun to be around. She's kind of perfect. With that in mind, yeah, I think you'd have a rocking time with Dea at the sleepover. Yeah, this is a simple one, actually. Mika, ooh, Mika strikes me as a responsible boy. I'm gonna put him in goes to bed early. Actually, no, we're gonna put him in the all-nighter because I feel like as a surveying boy, he might be used to staying up in really weird increments of time. Like, he might sleep during the day at some points and stay up all night. With that in mind, I think everyone else would be getting tired from gaming all night, and Mika would just be there with the controller like, is everyone okay? Yeah, Mika would be the all-nighter. Bye. Wait, this is definitely the stoner high school kid. But me personally, yeah, that'd be a cool kid to have at a sleepover. Maybe he brings some edible. Excuse me, child friendly here. But yeah, he would be the kid that he brings the cool stuff to the sleepover. Baizu would be a cool kid to have though. It's definitely depends on who you are, but I think he'd be a cool sleepover buddy. Yeah. All right, guys, that was the sleepover tier list. I had so much fun making this, man. This felt like a trip down memory lane. Let me know who your top 3 characters to have at a sleepover party would be, because it's definitely different for everybody. But with that in mind, guys, I hope you enjoyed and take care and have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Please sub. Bye.